Power Girl and She-Hulk. You want to see the bow of my longship? It's real neat. Has a dragon's head on it.
Ooh, ooh, Viking!
Oh, what? Oh, come on, man. I was having the greatest dream, man. Oh, for this grievous crime I will wring your neck, you filthy little...
Ooh!
Demo Versailles? What are you doing in my house? Did you bring lube?
What? No, dude, chill. I'm not a burglar. I'm a Christmas ghost.
Are you kidding me? Like, an actual, legit, Dickensian-style Christmas ghost? Like, out of a Christmas Carol?
Yes, that's exactly right. And I'm here to enrich and enlighten your life.
Okay, cool. So what? You're like the ghost of Christmas past?
What? No, that's old, dude. The whole past, present, and yet to come roles were retired back in like the 60s. Now, the whole system's actually been expanded and modernized. I am now the ghost of Christmas cocktails.
That sounds rad as hell.
I know, right? It's so great. Anyway, like any good Christmas ghost worth his salt, I am here to drop some universal truths and merrymaking on your ass. First off, let me be assured, getting drunk is awesome.
You speak the truth, sir.
Yes, I do. And what's a drink without a good old drinking song? And better yet, several drinking songs. Or better even yet than that, what about a whole genre of drinking songs? You see where I'm going with this?
Are you trying to get me to review folk metal?
Hey, might as well. It's Christmas. Be jolly. Indulge yourself. And while you're at it, why don't you get it out of your system? Because seriously, you always talk about how awesome folk metal is, and people are getting a little bit tired of hearing it. Give them some evidence, dude.
Once again, right on the money. Yeah, okay, I can review a folk metal band. It's been a while. I haven't gone overboard in a while. I've been good, so yeah, I figure I could get away with it. In fact, I've had a band in mind that I've wanted to review for months now, so yeah, I'll do that. Would you like to help me with it? It'll be fun.
What? Oh, no thanks, dude. I've got a cocktail, and then I gotta chase it with an espresso. I am so looking forward to that. And honestly, I'd rather not be in the eye of the storm while you're doing your whole review thing. No, I'll talk to you later. You're pretty sure you can handle this from here on out yourself. Cheers, mate.
Later. Anyways, sup holiday heathens, and welcome to my first folk metal review in months. I said a while back I wasn't going to indulge myself on it because I pretty much have a fucking addiction to folk metal, but it appears even the spirits themselves want me to sample some of that highfalutin, rootin', tootin', fiddle, flutin' fucking folk metal. So, let's kick it off right with something to get the blood moving and the body grooving. Something with vim, something with vigor, something with vivaciousness. Something like Vanir. Vanir is a rowdy, rambunctious, rapacious, and really fucking rad folk metal band from Roskilde, Denmark, and they know how to party like it was 999 AD, which, when read upside down, is the number of the beast. So this band parties like an upside down devil, meaning that devil's probably doing a keg stand or something, which is awesome as hell. Anyway, this band throws down just as much as it throws up. They play some of that classic dance on top of the dinner table style kind of party music. With whimsical flutes, badass bagpipes, and jaunty riffs, Vanir will have your body swinging back and forth like a Newton's cradle, and without fail, your head will follow suit. Listen to this jolly jig and just try to keep your head still. You can't do it. You just cannot do it. It is impossible. Vanir has you by the short hairs, and they're going to make you move your long hairs until every hair has been shaken loose from your drunken, dancing body. information on their actual formation and history is surprisingly sparse, so I'm just gonna do the professional thing and make it up with broad strokes and hyperbole. Okay, what I think happened is that the band formed in 2009 after some actual Vanir fell from the sky after a wicked all-night pub crawl in Vanaheim caused them to lose balance and plummet through 3 of the 9 worlds. Stranded in Midgard with nothing but their buddies, their instruments, and their lust for partying, they said, whatevs, and formed a band together. Hey, it's my best guess, and I'm sticking with it. It's certainly a more entertaining and colorful story than some buddies in Roskilde that got together and formed a band, and released a demo called Jormungand in 2010. The mighty music on their mighty demo got this mighty band picked up by a mighty label called Mighty Music, and to reiterate once again, they are indeed quite mighty. And with their mighty help, Vanir released a mighty debut album in 2011 called Sarmnuskor. Then, quick as a flash, they put out a second album just 1 year later called Onwards into Battle.
Raise your hands for Odin! Raise your hands and fight!
And there you have it, a deadly duology of drunken shenanigans. Truly the kind of music my audience has come to expect from my show, and exactly the thing to expect from Vanir, because, in case I haven't made it crystal clear by now, Vanir loves to cut loose. Oh, yes, these guys do. If nothing else, Vanir's whole purpose is to have fun. In the 2 interviews I've managed to find with this band, they frequently bring up drinking and partying. And of course the sharing and spreading of Scandinavian mythologies and traditions, but mostly getting fucking wasted. And, of course, they do an admirable job of inspiring that kind of hearty atmosphere. Ah, yes, you just can't go wrong with that sick mixture of old and new. Flutes and fenders, bagpipes and bass, accordions on keytar. Ah, it's a great thing. They make the kind of music that absolutely requires a roaring fire, a roasting pig, and a shapely serving girl with a low-cut blouse seemingly only held in place by strings, hope, and 3 city ordinances. Without any of those, the experience just loses something. Now you might be thinking, oh, folk metal band that loves drinking. I've never heard of anything like that before, and I'd be all like, well, yeah. I'll admit, Vanir ain't exactly the most innovative band around nowadays. They say their members come from all sorts of musical backgrounds like black metal, death metal, classical, opera, funk, etc. Usually this would result in a more eclectic sound, but really, I can describe Vanir's sound with just one word. Svartsot. Vanir basically sounds like Svartsot if, instead of Chris Fredriksson, it were helmed by Chris Bowes. It's the same kind of hard-edged, beefy grit that Svartsot has, but with the tongue-in-cheek, feel-good attitude of Ailstorm. In fact, Vanir's opened for Svartsot a couple times. Now, don't get me wrong, a mix of Svartsot and Ailstorm? That's a match made in Valhalla by a beefy-ass blacksmith made out of solid gold. It's awesome. But Vanir limits itself by sticking to a simple formula. Forge folk melody, duct tape metal bits to it, ship it, repeat. Somnuskol and a great deal of their early work suffers because of this, due to most of their songs following this pattern. Yeah, novelty's wearing a little thin, isn't it? Now, of course, I love the hell out of drinking songs, cause, you know, I'm a fucking Viking, but this can get really tedious. But I'm a nice guy, so I'll also mention that Vanir are gradually moving out of this. Their new album, Onwards into Battle, is a stronger and much more varied album than Somnuskol. The rhythms are different, the structures are more diverse, and they generally make more interesting use of their folk instrumentation. See, now that's much more intriguing now, isn't it? It's bloodier, juicier, it's got more meat to it. The deliciousness of the feast has been improved ninefold. I was actually quite impressed by how much of an improvement this album was. They brought their A game to this sucker and improved on virtually every aspect and addressed every criticism with the last album. They went from making virtually nothing but drinking songs to making straight up fucking epic tracks like this. So yeah, even if they're a little derivative, they're still actively improving. Of course, there's still the odd drinking song swinging around, and the music as a whole keeps the same sort of pub crawl feel to it. But Onwards into Battle is a great omen of things to come. If they keep building on the example set by their latest album, these guys could become quite big in a couple years, and as such, I look forward to seeing what they create. As I said before, they have a ways to go when it comes to fleshing out their sound and really making it their own, but as it stands now, they have enough energy to keep the party going into the wee hours and beyond. What they might lack in innovation, they make up for with mead, metal, wine, and wenches out the wazoo. These guys thrive and survive on good times, high fives, spread thighs, french fries, meads, malt, and mai tais. Well, maybe not mai tais, but damn it, it flows. Flows like a fluttery flute tune, you might say, or like a boss bagpipe line leading your hand in a rousing chorus of killer camaraderie. It goes without saying, Vanir parties long and hard, and they're getting better at it all the time, so keep an eye on them and watch them grow. It's like bearing witness to the birth of a giant that will crush you like a grape in its lust for conquest, but hey, that's the risk we take. So raise your hat, raise your horns, and raise your beer for Vanir.
Contact! Machines destroyed! Score, Logan!
I'm Happy Viking, and you've just been served your recommended dosage of holiday hooch. Rock on and drink responsibly. And now, if you excuse me, it's 2 in the morning, and I kinda wanna sleep and dream and fantasize of all-powerful bosoms, so Merry Christmas to all, and to all, a good night.
Hallo Kaufmann Elisabeth! Nu skal vi holde rigtig jul! 1, 2, 3, 4!